I fundamentally believe that I can improve rugby, international rugby, for all of us, for you, for me, because I'm adding rugby's lineal world titles, and I appreciate comments like this so much because they help with the vibe. Now, what are international rugby's lineal world titles? They're just winner stays on competitions, right? And they've existed this whole time, over 150 years, but we didn't know about them because we hadn't come up with the kind of codification behind it. But essentially, you go back to 1871 when England lost to Scotland at Raeburn Place in Edinburgh. And Scotland were your first ever champs, and whoever beat them, which was England in 1872, becomes the next one, and so on. And the same with the women's game. You go back to 1982, when France played the Netherlands. The Netherlands, right? You had no idea. I almost guarantee you had no idea the Netherlands were the first women's rugby team to play international rugby. But they were. And they lost to France that day, so France became the first lineal champions, and the Utrecht Shield was born. Now, neither of these shields were born. It has to go right back to when I discovered or came up with it with a bunch of other folk online. And then ever since like 2008, I've been solo, just making sure that I tell this story. Now, I didn't tell this story with my face for many, many years. I didn't want to be well known, right? But, sorry, very hot day in England here. And I kind of realised a couple of years ago that I needed to accept the inevitable, which was that it needed a person to tell the story, and that was me. Because I'm just the one who's been behind it the whole time. I know the facts of it, and I can keep that story going. But imagine, right? Like, this could do so much. There's no extra fixtures in it. It's just extra excitement, extra engagement. And it happens in games that are already happening, but it makes them more fun. But more than that, much more than that, it pulls in other teams and other nations, because yes, England are defending against Argentina this weekend, but as a Kiwi I'm looking at that going, well, Argentina, we're going to need you to bring it down to the Rugby Championship. Uruguay are looking at this going, hey, there's a chance for us to get a shot at this at the moment. You've got Australia, you've got South Africa, like, it's really exciting to be able to see that coming through. And then you've got all the other teams who are going, well, wait a minute, when can we get England? How do we take it off them? And England is sat there going, well, lads, we're already on a pretty good run here, and our best ever is 10. If we could keep it to the end of the year, we might be able to set a kind of all-time record. How legendary would that be? Anyway, I'm rabbiting on, but you get the idea. Thank you.